My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. This is a test night episode. Thunder. Woo! It's coming. Behind me here is the OneTigris Scaena tent, and this is a test night 2 episode. I have never done 2 test night episodes before for one tent. This is the first time. As you all could hear, storms are coming. In the previous test night episode, the Scaena tent went through quite a bit of rain and wind. It did not leak. It blew my mind. I was totally impressed, but that wasn't a storm. I'm still concerned. This area right here with the tent concerns me greatly. If you didn't see the first episode or the preview of this tent features an internal fly. So on the inside, behind the mesh, you have the fly. It zips up. Right here in the center, it's connected and it has 2 points of contact. There's a piece of Velcro here and here. In between those pieces of Velcro, that's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about wind-driven rain being blown behind those panels into the tent. There's only one way to find out whether or not this tent is going to leak in a storm, and that's to get it out into some storms. That's what this episode is all about, my friends. The forecast is this: rain and storms today, rain and storms tonight. Heavy rain, strong storms, anything is possible. Those are the conditions that we need for this tent. And hopefully that's what we will get. We shall see. Previously, I stated that I was very concerned, and I still am somewhat, but this tent did in fact impress me in the previous test night episode. This is simply a part of the testing that I do with every single tent. With this tent here, it's gathered quite a bit of attention, and that's because of the internal fly. This is so uncommon, so rare. I mentioned before in previous episodes, I've seen this done before, and it's never been waterproof, ever. This is the first time. OneTigris has done it. At least for moderate rain events where the rain's just coming down, this tent does not leak. Way to go, OneTigris, that's awesome. But what about severe weather? That's what we have to test this tent out in. Because this is the simple truth, folks. You cannot control the weather. This is a 3-season tent. So you take it out in the summertime, in the afternoon, a storm develops, what happens? You need to have a tent that can protect you. That's what this test is all about. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. I have no idea. Comment down below. Go ahead and pause this video. Comment down below. Will the OneTigris Scaena tent leak? I really hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. This is one of those rare instances where I had to say, I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought this tent would leak in rain, in a moderate rain at least, and it did not. It did not, even in fairly strong winds. That's all I'm going to say for now. I need to get this camera inside before it begins raining. Wish this tent some luck. It's going to need it. It is going to see quite a bit of rain with this event. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. Very, very fun. Good evening, everyone. As you all can hear and see, it's raining, it's storming, the lightning's coming down, the thunder is booming. It's an awesome evening. Since I saw you last, this is what's been taking place. It has been raining. We had roughly 4 or 5 hours of just rain, no storms. It was a good amount of rain. The tent did not leak. As you all can see now, it's dark, it's around 9 o'clock, and the storms are here. While there's thunder and lightning, the rain is not all that heavy. Not at least at the time being. All we can do now is just basically sit and wait. There really is nothing better than being out in a good thunderstorm. It is so exciting. Oh yeah. My plan is to wait throughout the night with the tent here. More than anything, I'm hoping for a really, really good thunderstorm. I really do want this to be like the ultimate test for this tent, because the more I test it out, the more I have faith in it. This really is the opportunity for this tent. This is the one night where storms are supposed to come in, so I will sit and wait, even if it takes all night. It's amazing to me that OneTigris has been able to develop this tent so that it doesn't leak. All right, folks, it is update time. It's been about 45 minutes since you all saw me last, and the storms are done for now. I'm not seeing any flashes, not hearing any thunder. The thing is, it is absolutely pouring right now. It's coming down. That, my friends, is some heavy rainfall. This is the sort of test that I had in mind for the OneTigris Scaena tent. It is pouring right now, and the question is that tent leaking? I don't know. I don't know. Look at the water sheeting off of this tent. That is substantial, my friends. Look at how hard it is coming down right now. This is the definition of torrential rainfall. We're talking about inches per hour at this current rate. Check that out, everyone. The Scaena tent did not leak, and I am surprised, folks. I am surprised. That tent went through roughly an inch of rain in about 30 minutes, something like that. That's how heavy the rain was. The amount of rain was so heavy, in fact, that it was beginning to flood. With the main creek there's a relief creek, and even it was beginning to run. The Scaena tent continues to impress me. That really is something else. It's something else. With the rate of rainfall that was coming down, that was just about as heavy as you can get. That was torrential rainfall rates. And this tent did not leak. For the minute, the rain is done, but more is on the way, along with more storms. So let the night continue. Everyone, last night, this tent went through a crazy amount of rain and hail. Unfortunately, I did not film it. I was sleeping. Around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden, Susie and I, we both wake up, and we're hearing like hail hitting the window. It was raining so hard, it woke us up, and that's impressive. My house was built in the 40s, but maybe 15 years ago or so, my father and I, we remodeled that house, insulated the piss out of it. You can't hear anything when you're inside of that house, but yet, last night we heard that rain. In my opinion, that was the ultimate test for this tent. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record it, but it did happen. So folks, let's check on the Scaena tent. Did it leak? I don't think so, but who knows? There was absolutely no leaking inside of this tent. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. Take a look over here, my friends. Look at all of that debris that splashed up on the body. I mean, it goes all the way up. That's how hard it was raining. Look at how far away the fly is from the body, and yet it splashed that far. As far as my rain testing goes with this tent, I am done. This tent went through basically the hardest, heaviest rain that I could throw at it with no leaking. This again is the test night episode 2 for the Scaena tent. What OneTigris has been able to come up with here is special. This is a truly unique tent, and yet it is waterproof. It has an internal fly. I thought for certain it was going to leak. It did not. I still think there's a situation where it's possible that it could, but it would have to be in a crazy, crazy, crazy storm. The amount of rainfall that happened last night that took place, I mean, we were talking about an inch of rain in about 30 minutes time. And what happened early this morning that you didn't see was even heavier than that. One thing that I love about this tent is the design. This is highly unique, it's fresh, it's different. It's not a situation where OneTigris is copying somebody else. They stepped outside of the box, they researched it, they tested it, and this is very, very impressive. Now, I still have quite a bit of testing to do, so my review's not final. That will be coming up in the future, so stay tuned to the channel. My friends, that wraps it up for this episode. Make sure to comment down below, share your thoughts. What do you all think about this tent? How well did it perform? Did you think it was going to leak, in your opinion? I am shocked, absolutely shocked. This is one of those situations where I was confident. I thought it was going to leak. The first time I thought it was going to leak, but in this heavy rain, I thought it was. That wraps it up for this episode. Hit the like button before you go. It does help the channel. You can also support The Outdoor Gear Review on Patreon or on YouTube. It is appreciated too. This channel is sponsored by you all, and that's it. Folks, take care, be well. See you soon.